All right. 2-0 win, and I know, they seem to bring in a lot of their academy guys at the last, but a win is good, and you held them scoreless, and that might be maybe the more important thing.
Yeah, it's always good to get on the positive side of the score line. It's important for us to bring that winning mentality. Like you said, after 75th minute, they brought in more of their younger players. But we battled for 75 minutes against their squad, against defending champions. And it was a physical contest. That's not an easy game. Believe me, how those guys play. So these guys responded. It was a different response from New Mexico. Scoreless, pretty even between the boxes, pretty physical, not too many clear-cut chances between both teams in the first 75. So happy with the mentality. That's what we talked about. There's things that, forget tactics in certain games like this, with how the field conditions, how the opponent is. There are things you can control: work rate, mentality, winning the 1v1 duels, how much ground we cover. And I think from that point, it was good to see that from my team.
In a lot of ways, Brian, at this point of the preseason, this match against this team, in a lot of ways, was this possibly the most important preseason game out of the whole lot?
Well, to be honest, guys, we haven't seen major guys in a starting lineup. This is the first start from Lucho. Liam was missing, Yuma was missing, Bense was missing last game, and we haven't had a lot of experienced guys or guys that we think that are in the upper echelon of our starting 11 together. So it was important to put in a strong lineup to see what these guys do. It was important to get Gomez on the field, bang in some goals. So it was important. It was important because we don't know about this next game. And I said to the guys, these might be the last hardest challenge that we have, given that that we're not. It's not in stone against Juarez the next game. So.
Yeah. What about what about that mentality? I mean, holding that top team scoreless, especially the latter stages of the first half, maybe the final 20 to 25 minutes. They spent a lot of time in your half of the pitch, and you kept them out.
Yeah, no, it's important. I mean, I talked to the boys about being a hard team to beat. That's what we need to be. I think about New Mexico, we let in some very poor goals, easy goals that we're not getting those chances. So we need to be a hard team to beat. We talked about at halftime that we can't get into their type of game as well. I thought we got into a little bit their type of game, going a little bit more direct. We got to solve it. I know we're a bit hesitant with their type of pressure. But those are things we can improve. But the mentality, like I said, that's important. And like you said, it wasn't any clear-cut chances. It was a stalemate between both teams in those first 75.
Okay. Thanks, Brian.
Thank